round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Titans and the Steelers, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league, Acrisure Stadium in in the AFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're brought out by a former #1 overall pick coming off one of his best seasons ever in year 7 of his career, now in year 8, Jared Goff.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
To throw on second down is gone. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now Goff. This is White on the screen. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And bringing them out is the rare southpaw in his 4th year, coming off his best season as a pro, Tua Tagovailoa.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Now Tua. Oh, his first throw in his playoff matchup is intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Back to throw, Goff. He's got Renfro on the out route. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Here's White. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. But, Charles, you think about their impressive record, and then you look on the screen and see some of these injuries. That makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't play, they miss him, but they just say, get well. We'll hold the fort until you get back, and the next person steps up into that void. This team has done a nice job all year long. No excuses, just performance.
White. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this one is right through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Tyreek Hill's got another one. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flushed out right. And his pass incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
This pass out wide to Hall.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Tua to throw again.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Eluding the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Tua on the bootleg here. He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. On play action, here's Tua. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Darren Waller from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there and didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Now Goff on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. They'll get this to about the 38. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Here's Goff.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Goff now to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
To throw is Goff.
That's complete to McBride.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again. Goff.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Goff now looking to throw.
Over the middle, he's got Chenault.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
He's got room to roam.
Touchdown, Titans!
LaVisca Chenault.
32 yards.
And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Tua now on 1st down.
Tua hit, and the ball is out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, you'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So it's on to halftime of this AFC division.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had...
And the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He'll wind up losing 10 there, a full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal. Tua going to throw. Oh, the pressure pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The drive starts with a run by White. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
And this returnable for Hill.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Looking to pass. Tua. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Goff. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Out of the gun. Goff. he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And his kick here is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
To his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. On first down, Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. And quickly, they get to the line.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
They'll give to Hall.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. The Steelers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Hall.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Well, now, after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Breaks a tackle. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, and someone jumped.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing on third, Goff. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
That cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Gets this one to use check. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hall on a give up the middle.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
On first down, right back to Hall. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Play action, now it's Tua, out to his left. He's got a man, it's his fullback.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Here's Tua.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Throwing Tua.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
He's going to get it again, just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So they file for the exits here in silence. And what a job to come in on the road, divisional round of the playoffs, and you get to end it by going down to a knee.
Now their confidence has to be at an extreme high. That's 2 weeks in a row they've gone on the road and gotten it done. They don't care where they go. From here on out, they think they can beat anyone.
Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope.